Hey Owen.
Oh, hello. How are we?
Sorry, it took me a while to see your message. My bad.
That's fine. So, how are we? Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So how are you?
Okay, I guess. I'm just playing Sniper Elite 5. Do you want to have a look?
Well, I'm a bit busy with Blender at the minute, and I've really got to step up my game with this whole project. That's the problem.
Alright. Uh, in that case, are you interested in playing after in a bit? Like, like after
Playing,
you, in care to watch? I mean,
sure.
after you're done, of course.
Well, I do this for about an hour, and then I sort of wrap it up. But
Say 9:30ish. Sound good to
sure,
you?
sure.
I'm just playing with mods, so I'm fucking tired of being shot at every single time by the mods, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just play this run with mods.
Oh, that reminds me. In Derail Valley, the game I'm modding for, someone's actually building an electrical loco.
Nice.
Yeah, it's an Italian one. It's articulated. It's got like three different bogies.
Ah, give me a screenshot afterwards. Peter is the Japanese ex-prime minister just got shot today.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like, holy shit.
Like, I was ever part-time, I was like, holy fuck, I got shot. The restaurant I work at is Japanese owned, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard the news from them. I was like, holy fuck, are you kidding me?
no. Oh shit.
Anyway, I'm just waiting to kill everyone apart from Hitler, and then just kill him on the last one.
Seems about right.
So I just cleared the entire restaurant of any bots here.
That reminds me, there's a VR game, even though it has regular sort of non-VR compatibility. But it has the ability in the game where you can literally electrify any loco you'd like.
Oh,
And it's like a model railroad simulator, right? You essentially
yeah.
build your like model layout in HO scale.
What's that game called again?
Rolling line.
Ah, a friend of mine talked about it actually.
Yeah, it's not bad, I've got to admit. And also the workshop's got a bunch of mods on it as well, so it's got a Steam workshop as well. And I think
Oh,
there's actually quite a few Japanese locomotives that they actually have in the game, or at least on the workshop anyway.
yeah.
I think they've got like a 111 series or whatever it's called.
I see. Anyway, I think Hitler just locked himself in a fucking in his fucking bunker or something. So I'll just have to just go and get him, I suppose. I'm just not sure why he's just stuck there.
Probably because like shit AI programming. Oh, that looks so
Like
nice.
I thought he would just go for a walk at the fucking lake or something, but nah, he's not going there.
I can't help but think the lettering that I've made for the actual SAR Timken roller bearing
Yeah,
pieces looks just a little bit too cartoony.
I'm listening.
It looks a little bit Team Fortress 2-ish.
Mm,
Actually, that reminds me, I need to see where I'm actually putting this so I know it's straight and center. And even then,
hang
this
on,
all has to be a lot smaller.
Hitler's just right next to me. Holy fuck!
He appeared.
Peter as a house is entirely empty of any soldiers now at this point. Like, absolutely nobody in the fucking house at all. I mean, at all.
You ever get
Okay,
that?
correction, there's still 4 of them.
You ever get that moment, right, where you're trying to select something and it just won't select, and it
I know
selects
what you mean.
something else? Yeah, it's fucking. All right. Yep. Timken roller bearings. Beautiful.
I'm just slowly assessing the entire population of
Sydney.
soldiers in the entire base. You know,
Good. They deserve to suffer for their sins.
and that one instead.
God, that looks a lot nicer compared to what it looked like before. Holy shit.
I shall have a look afterwards, but first let me kill some soldiers.
Sure.
Nice. I just like killing every single soldier here. You know.
Excellent. Kill them all. Destroy the child.
Oh, they're upstairs. Where am I? Ah, right. Underground somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, there's one guy there. And that soldier dead.
Good.
Now I just need to find a good, nice patch of grass and I'm done. Ah, shit. Just need to find a box and I'm done. I mean, when you're in lockdown, you're way more productive than me, my friend. Just for the record.
What, really? Are you in lockdown, are you?
I mean, when you were in lockdown last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've even started actually doing the cab as well.
That's what I'm saying. You're way more productive than me.
I don't know, am I? Also, I've also done some new wheel design, unlike before. So it actually has the internal lip on the inside, as well as the actual like brake
Hmm,
blocks look correct now.
I see. Oh, just one thing. I just about to learn some programming in a few. I'm just about to learn some programming next week. Do you want to?
Ooh.
I don't know. Want me to lend you a Mac so that you can do some Mac programming? I suppose.
Uh, I think I'll wait on that for a bit. I really want to wrap up some of the other things that I've been currently busy doing.
All right. Just
Uh,
telling you.
I have an awful. It's a nice offer, thank you, but I've honestly got a lot on my plate at the moment.
Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! I just shocked Hitler to death.
Well,
Literally.
good job. I
Ah.
can't tell if that says DE.
And by the way, when I say shock him to death, I mean like shock him with like electricity. Kind of shock him to death.
Hmm.
I shall see if I can retrieve his body.
Oh, by the way, you want to know something interesting I noticed on the 900s?
Go on.
They actually have serial numbers on the wheels.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, what?
like, they actually have numbers on the wheels.
Why? Nothing.
I'm assuming it's to tell you how weighted they are and, like, what dimensions they are.
Fair point.
Because, look, here's one of the photos I took, right? It says 74135 CSOH219 18805V.
So it basically tells you the information.
I don't know, but it gets even weirder because on this one, on this wheel, it also has numbers and it has letters. It says VELD 317. And on this one again, on the back wheel, different numbering again. I honestly do not know what it means. You know it's good when a train driver doesn't understand what it is.
Alright, that's a need to understand what it is.
Oh yes. And I've also gotten the frames here. I'm slowly figuring them out because there's an awful lot of points with these that I need to finish, and also the brake rigging's incorrect slightly, as well as the suspension. That's incorrect. The suspension, if I actually have a photo of it, I'll import it because I'm going to need it for later. 900 class photos. Here we go. This is what the brake rigging, or not the brake rigging, the suspension is supposed to look like. This is what's referred to as like solid leaf suspension. Essentially, what you have is you have these sort of leaf-like springs, or well, leaf-like,
Like the old type of suspension,
yeah,
you mean?
old time suspension. But it's also got inside of the like these areas here, these pockets here, they actually have springs in them for the bogies. So it's got a central old leaf spring suspension, like old school style. And then on the actual ends of it, it's got the springs in it. So I'm just like, why was that a step that they took? Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I've gotten it pretty bang on, but it's just missing the actual part that makes it springy. Because I thought it was just like one solid homunculus mass, and it's not. It's actually curved. But you'd think, this whole curvature actually goes all the way through the chassis of the loco, or the bogie
That's it?
itself. But
That's
no,
it?
it doesn't. It doesn't actually go through the whole way. It is there just to support one side.
So you need both to support both sides, correct?
Yeah, so I was somewhat correct because I assumed that these things couldn't possibly reach from side to side. They had to be, um, bent, but I just couldn't tell until I took photos when I went to the museum on Monday. And even then, I honestly thought the like these straps, these like steel straps were, you know, they were like a square, like they fitted around the entire, leaf spring, but they don't. They sort of just hold it all together. And there seems to be a sort of lip here that holds it all in place. It's all very complicated.
Well, all the sides are all the sides. That's why I say.
Oh yeah. But essentially what this means is that I have to remake the entire brake rigging, which is going to be fun.
It will be. Trust me, it will be.
But I did get one thing right, and that was the well, somewhat correct. Was the overhanging arms that actually hold the bottom end of the sort of suspension bracket. So this sort of holds it. This is the holding arm for the leaf suspension, which is interesting that they didn't put it underneath the chassis, but they left it out in the open. But yeah, this is probably going to take a very, very long time
Really
before
long
it's
time for you
finished.
to make.
Yeah, I wish I'd gone with something easier now.
Maybe you can show me a tutorial or how to use a blender, so maybe I can help you in the future. I don't know.
Oh my god. I mean, I'll suggest this one guy is a blender guru. He's an Aussie, but my god, is it so hard to pay attention to what he's telling you? Like he'll waffle on for like about 30 seconds and then he'll actually say something vital and then you've actually got to listen to what he's saying. Oh, and even then, if you're using like basic shapes and animation, you need to go find other videos on that too. So I'll help you if you need anything.
Sure.
But my god, is it complicated.
It sounds complicated to me. I'll admit.
Ugh, it's very
Meanwhile, I'm just casually throwing Hitler's crops around the place.
good. And that's also an annoying thing, right? With the 900 is that it has this sloped nose, or at least it looks sloped. It's actually like three different panels that make up sort of a rounded shape, and then it's sort of smoothed off. So essentially, what you got right is you've got a panel here where the light fixture is. You've got another panel that's holding in this sort of um,
Grill?
it's ventilation, and then you've also got another panel that just sits right underneath the light that's supposed to hold that door frame at the front, and then that sort of just makes up this sort of nose at the front, and then everything else is sloped, and then you've got to go up the frame of the actual logo. Also, you want to know something I've noticed?
Go on.
It looks like a fucking raccoon.
Now you see it.
I know. You see, it's got like the black, sort of mask around its windows. Oh my god. Oh, I just can't unsee it now. I haven't been able to unsee it since like when I took the photo. I was like, huh. Oh,
You won't. I mean,
Oh, that's really annoying. That's well and truly annoying. Oh no, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. How am I gonna get the fucking lights in? Uh,
Fun fact, I'm throwing disc cops around in front of the soldiers.
Good.
Ah,
Good. They deserve nothing but pain. Oh, and you're gonna do me like that, aren't you, game? Game? This isn't a game. This is real. This is Blender. This is not Sparta. Right, okay, so I'd want to boot. No. Yes, that. No, not that. Hey, Gran. Hey, Mom.
So, Owen, Blender treating you well?
Yeah, it's all right. As I said, it's incredibly hard to work with.
I
Um,
mean, the fact that you actually got anywhere with it is just like amazing.
well, thank you. That's what happens when you get stuck in lockdown and literally the only thing you can do is just sit there and cough. Oh, shit. What's the time? Oh,
Hmm.
nearly 9:30.
After you're done, I'll just go wash the dishes and then we just, I don't know, stream some
Sure,
games or something.
sure.
First, I'm just waiting to kill some enemies here.
Yep. Oh, by the way, have you watched Panty and Stockings before?
Not yet.
Oh, really? You've not watched it? Huckle?
As I said, not yet, Owen. Eh? I will watch it eventually.
Well, you
I'll
might
watch
want to
it
start
eventually.
because the studio behind it's actually announced that they're doing a season 2 after nearly fucking 12 years.
Petty and shocking, you mean?
Yeah. They've only just gotten around to it. I mean, to be fair, the original studio that was animating it got in serious trouble because they were found to be doing child trafficking.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, seriously, they got into some fucking deep shit, man.
Of course.
And then, of
Of
course, they went bankrupt.
And now they're finally doing season 2.
Yes, because the guy that was working on it, if I remember correctly, he updated the he gave his interpretation of how he would have ended it, and it's not very well known. His work, there's a lot of fan continuations, but his never really took off for some reason. But no, the people that currently own the IP, quote unquote, have decided, all right, enough's enough waiting. We're actually going to fucking do this. And I'm just like, oh, finally.
Maybe like, how about the KND?
Pardon?
KND, Kiss Next Door. They're not doing anything at all.
Well, of course not. This is Western animation. You have to wait like 10,000 years for anything to get fucking done.
Fair point.
I mean, shit, there was some really creative stuff in the early 2000s. I've got to admit that. You know, I might have to redo this, but I'll save it for now. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do?